Yeah, that's also not another surprise. A great season from him.
Wow.
You like what? Russell Wilson better?
No, I'm an Andrew Luck guy. What do you mean?
You're an Andrew Luck guy. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, the guy had 11 wins.
Yeah, that's true. You could have went either way with. I'm not gonna be mad at either one. If they would have took Russell Wilson, I thought he did a great job with the Seattle Seahawks this season. Andrew Luck with the Colts also. You're probably thinking that they're going to win like 7, 8 games this year. He wins 11 games.
Yeah, he gets him into the playoffs, loses first round, but what are you going to do? I guarantee if he won in that first round, they'll give him the Rookie of the Year.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, think of it. And technically, Russell Wilson got past everybody. Beat RG3 heads up. And I'll be honest with you, Russell Wilson really made a push for it going towards the end, coming down the stretch.
Yeah.
I mean, he just kept on elevating his game where he could have, and I guess maybe even over Luck and RG3 maybe got the Rookie of the Year. I'm serious. He was really crazy, man.
No, he had a great season.
He's putting together some serious games, bro.
Yeah.
Back-to-back 50-point games, all that crap. You want to talk about the Hall of Fame? Because I got it here.
Hey, real quick, Spike brought it up, and 7 elected to the Hall of Fame yesterday. Bill Parcells, Warren Sapp, Jonathan Ogden. Chris Carter gets in, Larry Allen, Curly Cope, and Dave Robinson elected to the 2003 Hall of Fame.
Snubbed your boy Strahan. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that's what is happening right now in the NFL. If you're not an instant Hall of Famer, like when you think of a name and you say Michael Strahan, Hall of Famer, if that doesn't come to your mind right away, then yeah, I don't think they should get in first time around. They're making these guys wait, like Chris Carter had to wait. This was his 3rd time up in the voting, and he got in his 3rd time, which I believe he is a Hall of Famer. One of the best hands I've seen in my lifetime, Chris Carter. Not the best wide receiver, but the best hands.
Chris Carter was a great wide receiver.
Yeah.
Him and Randy Moss, dude, that was a crazy tandem.
That was a great Viking team.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, they did come into the Meadowlands and get beat up by the G-Men, right?
41-0 that NFC Championship game.
I know you want to forget
Can't
that
forget
one.
that one.
And who'd they lose that Super Bowl to?
To the Baltimore Ravens in 2000.
Oh,
Ray Lewis
man.
getting the MVP in that year.
Fresh off a murder rap.
But it's good for Bill Parcells to get in.
Yeah, well, listen, Parcells, come on. That's a Parcells Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
It has to.
Yeah, he should have been in last year, but they made him wait a year.
Yeah, we're not sure. Think about coming back. Come on, he's not coming back. Warren Sapp got in?
Warren Sapp, I think that's a guy maybe shouldn't have got in his first time. But
really?
Yeah.
You don't associate Hall of Fame with Warren Sapp?
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
He's got a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're right. I think.
And he works for NFL Network. Don't forget that, my friend.
Why, you think that had something to do with it?
You don't?
Yeah, I guess.
Chris Carter works for ESPN. Knows how they made him wait.
Yeah.
Warren
I don't know.
Sapp works NFL Network. Oh, you know what? Let's put him in the Hall of Fame. He works for us.
I think Jonathan Ogden's a no-doubter.
But Warren Sapp, to me, is definitely a Hall of Fame. The same thing with Jonathan Ogden.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
11 Pro Bowls. Guy only played like 12, 13 seasons. So I think he's definitely a no-doubter.
See, I think Strahan's a Hall of Famer, personally.
I think he is, too. I think he is.
Single-season sack record, right? Doesn't he hold that?
Yep. He was a force.
Even though it was a Fugazi last sack?
Brett Favre laying down for him.
Yeah, but what do you want Favre to do, honestly?
No, I thought when I saw that play, honestly, I thought like that was a great move by Brett Favre. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, they just gave him the sack. They gave him the sack record." Da 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 da.
See,
but you know what? That's a class act from Brett Favre. It really is.
See, at that point, this is what's crazy. At that point of Brett Favre's career, he was still loved, and he was a class act in the NFL.
Yeah.
So no one came down on him.
Right.
If he did that in a Jets uniform or a Minnesota Viking uniform, people would come down and try killing him for it. He was like the tales of two careers with Brett Favre.
Right.
He really should have just bounced after he left Green Bay. He really shouldn't have played that whole thing.
Yeah.
But he did get paid for it, so I mean, you can't blame the guy for getting paid.
A lot of these guys, they don't know when to call it quits. You know, and he still had that fire in him to come back and play the game.
I see more New York Giants story. Mark Bradshaw yet again had another foot surgery.
Thank God we drafted David Wilson last year in the first round because that's the next up and coming guy.
But Bradshaw, you got to give it to him though. Come on.
He plays hard. He's going to be back next season. I don't think if you're a Giant fan, you got to worry about Mark Bradshaw being back.
We call him Run, Forrest, Run.
Yeah.
With those metal feet of his.
Right. The Giants just have to worry about signing Victor Cruz back. Get this contract done and over with so we can move on to everybody
what's happening
else.
with Victor Cruz, all of a sudden, I love New York, I love playing, thank you for giving me my opportunity. He's like, I think I need about this much money. Oh, no. agent's asking for a lot of cash, and
And
he's probably keeping his mouth shut. He wants to get paid.
The Giants said that
And Eli had letting them kill it in the Pro Bowl didn't do them no favors. I'll tell you that
10
much.
catches in the Pro Bowl.
Not that anybody's playing defense on him. But
No, that's right. But 10 catches is I guess whatever. But the Giants are stating that what, we want to bring Victor Cruz back, but we're not willing to give him the money that he wants. At a reasonable price, we'll take Victor Cruz back.
Yeah, at a reasonable price. Victor Cruz is trying to get paid.
Yeah, and he should, because he's been playing the last 2 seasons, making like $500,000 a year, breaking the Giants' receiving record year 1, and then another 1,500-yard season in year 2. So he deserves a paycheck.
And all of a sudden, the meeting, they'd be like, well, you remember that pass you dropped versus Dallas? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that pass you dropped versus Atlanta and all these teams? All of a sudden, they're going to bring up all the bad stuff that he did.
No.
The
Giants,
really, it comes down to if Eli steps up and it's like, listen, I need him on this team.
They're going to get a deal done. There's no doubt about it.
You think so?
They're bringing Victor Cruz back. No doubt about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about on the other side of the ball, Tannenbaum falling on the sword for the Jets this week? I thought it was kind of weird, to be honest with you. You get fired I know they're paying him for the next 2 years, but, show some heart.
Well, when I was listening to that interview, Lou, I thought that, it was, he answered all the right questions. He needs to go about it like he's still the GM of the Jets, talking positive about the organization. Don't go out like sour grapes like some of these guys do.
I would.
Yeah.
I feel like, I didn't want Tebow here. I didn't even want Rex to be the head coach. I didn't want Sanchez to be my quarterback. And I would have just threw everybody under the bus. Here you go. Oh, I'm Woody Johnson. I had no control.
He owned up to the Tebow.
Come on, dude. Do you really think that was him? Come on. That's what I'm saying. It's not even genuine. He comes out and he says something and people are like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, guy.
That was Woody Johnson.
Of course it was.
100% Woody Johnson.
And he's getting paid by Jets. We'll find out in 2 years.
Yeah.
Don't forget that you listen to LB and the Sports Doctor Radio Show. Call in 631-955-5400. Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to get into a little bit of A-Royd off the break. A-Rod, I'm sorry for that mishap. We got the sports update, the Sports Doctor update, and we got big breaking news for LB and the Sports Doctor Radio Show that we will bring to you after we talk about these updates. We will go over Uncle Lou's rundown. He's got a couple of good interviews going on. We also have to talk about Ray Lewis, right?
Yeah, we got some things coming up right after the break, guys.
I hit it a little early. Sorry, pal. I didn't mean to go into it.
You're good. Duda's Quality Gutters, famous since 1985. Now that the winter has arrived, it is time to take care of your gutter and leader needs. We handle cleaning, screenings, repairs, and new installations. Call for an estimate today, 631-758-0812, or email them at dqginc@gmail.com. That's Duda's Quality Gutters. Mr. Softy Ice Cream is the original ice cream store on wheels, family owned and operated for more than 50 years, and proud supporter of the LB and Sports Doctor Radio Show. Mr. Softy Ice Cream will come to your next event. Birthdays, weddings, fundraisers, employee appreciations, and much more. Call the office today to make a reservation to have a truck at your next event. Ask for Carrie or Linda, and they will be happy to help. The first 10 people to book a party will receive a free gift. Call 631-643-8160 or email them at lisofty@gmail.com. Mr. Softy Ice Cream, serving the very best for over 50 years.
We are back, coming to you live and direct. I love that. It tickles my feather every time I say it. Harbaugh, you done with these guys already? Or what? I'm done with them. I can't stand it.
Harbaugh.
So annoying, dude. Horrible.
They're really blowing this up right now. Well, like they should. You got brothers facing each other in the Super Bowl. You got the parents walking around. They're doing interviews with everyone. It's exciting for the family, and obviously it should be like that. You got two brothers in the Super Bowl. When does that happen?
I was talking about this yesterday. If you're trying to tell me that there's not going to be animosity between these two guys after one loses and one wins, these people are crazy. I love how they're playing. It's all hunky-dory. Yeah, okay.
Now, they're very competitive.
There's going to be animosity, trust me, especially with those two people's how should I say, personalities.
Right.
I mean, think about it. This guy after the 49ers, he beat the Lions last year. They gave the guy a big pat on his ass. Hey,
big hard,
like
hard slap in the back, handshake. Oh man,
like he was like slapping his son.
Up, man.
Yeah, he gets fired up. You tell me that if he loses that game, he's not gonna freak out on his brother?
Yeah, I know. He might not be making a phone call to him for a couple weeks. I'll tell you that much. But
I say at least a year there's gonna be animosity.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, if me and you were brothers, right? Oh, I'm just gonna use my brother as an example. If we ever coach each other in any type of situation like that, whether it was like PAL or high school, whatever, on this level is even crazier. Every time I saw you, I would bring it up.
Yeah, you break his chops like that?
Every single time. I'd be like, oh, remember that time we were the Super Bowl? When I outcoached you? Remember that?
Remember when my team destroyed you in the Super Bowl? Remember that?
It'd be at every family dinner, every family function. This guy would not be able to live it down. You would be like, I can't stand you. I hate you.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Super Bowl Sunday, everybody. Today, Ravens and 49ers. Call in right now, 631-955-5400. Give us your picks today. Who you liking in the Super Bowl, what you're eating, where you're watching the game, whatever you want to talk about today. It is your show to the audience, Super Bowl Sunday.
Well, I'm working on my figure today, and as seasoning, I'm going to use deer antler spray on my wings.
Right? Everyone's talking about this deer antler spray.
You can take it
Ray
orally,
Lewis using it for his torn tricep. He's back and ready to go here.
Yeah, I mean, what was he doing with it? I mean, they're saying that he was taking it orally?
Well, it was extract from the deer antler spray. I think it's like a mating call for the reindeer. And I guess it's like they use it repairs muscles quicker, I guess. I don't know. Now they're saying that Alabama college players were using it as well. Which I wouldn't doubt.
Come on. Look at this guy.
Oh, I had to throw that little jab in there to the Alabama.
Yeah, don't forget that Manti Te'o is still hot off the press. And Tuasi Sopo basically admitted he fell in love with your boy Manti Te'o.
I know. It's just getting weirder and weirder, this story. I can't take it anymore. It's like, oh my goodness.
What, that Manti was listening to a guy tell him how much he loved him, and it was actually thought it was a girl?
I can't, you know what? It's just getting, like I said, it's getting weirder. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Weirder and weirder.
Like, me personally, now I'm starting to think that maybe Teo's throwing him some money when I get that NFL check. I'll throw you some money, just, it's all on you. Like, maybe they were really having conversations with each other back and forth. And I don't know. I don't know how to go, because it's just, this story has been going back and forth for like weeks now. It's like, what's the real story here?
But why is this guy, Tuasa Sopo, embarrassing himself and like basically admitting that like he like
because maybe he has a check coming to him. That's why.
I'm telling you, like all of a sudden he's like has like multiple personalities.
Yeah.
Like he started thinking that he was this girl. Like that's what he's admitting to. Like that's how crazy this guy got.
I don't know. It's
what do you mean? He's a Notre Dame football player, and we like talking about Notre Dame football players on the air.
Yeah, I know.
Manti Te'o.
Yeah.
Was involved in a situation.
Okay. See what he's trying to do to me, Rick?
Where there was a guy talking to him on the phone for over a year.
Yeah.
Over 3 or 4 hours at a clip.
Yep.
And he was able to pretend that he was a girl, and Manti Te'o actually believed him that he was a girl. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's why they might just be saying...
Star linebacker, middle linebacker for the Notre Dame Football Irish.
I know.
Manti Te'o, Heisman candidate, is getting fooled like this.
What do you want me to say? Because would you get fooled by it? Would I be fooled by it? Would anybody in this room be fooled by it? No. Okay. No one in their right mind will be fooled for a year and a half thinking that they're actually talking to a girl when there's actually a guy on the other side, on the other side of the phone.
All right. We're done. We'll leave it alone.
Yeah, you got him read enough then.
No. I'm just trying to, expand my thought a little bit on this Manti Te'o stuff.
No more Manti Te'o. I got my fix in talking about Manti Te'o.
There you go.
All right.
But we had some New York teams playing tonight. We spoke a little bit about the Knicks with Spike before. A dominating win over the Kings last night, 120-181. Amari, 10 for 10 last night, 21 points. JR with 25, and Tyson Chandler with 20 rebounds. Back-to-back nights with 20 rebounds.
I thought I was listening to Deja Vu when I got to the car this morning. I heard he had 20 rebounds. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't he have 20 rebounds the game before that?
Right.
What's going on with the Rangers? Let's talk about it. We'll get
I wish everyone could just see Lou's eyes rolling right there. That's funny. But the Rangers, they get a good win over the Tampa Bay Lightning last night. Tampa Bay coming into the game 6-1. The Rangers get a 3-2 win on goals by Carl Hagelin. Rick Nash finally getting a goal after he's been kind of off lately. It's his second goal of the year, and Derek Stepan with a goal. So the Rangers get a 3-2 win. And I believe they will be back at it Tuesday night against the New Jersey Devils.
Wake up, Lou.
Islanders, I think, are in first place, right?
They are playing well right now. They are playing well.
I think I'm going to cheer for the Islanders.
Yeah, I figured you would. He said that a couple shows ago. We all started dying laughing in here. We were talking a little Ranger hockey, and this guy was like, all right, maybe I'll just root for the Islanders then.
Well, listen, Coliseum's a lot cheaper nowadays.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
I could probably walk in there through the back door, no problem. I don't even think anybody would even care.
Yeah.
We need fans. Come on.
Right. Hey,
So-
$5. We'll let you in. We'll get you like a $2 hot dog, $4 beer.
Promise to stick around after and mop up a little bit.
Please just stay till the end of the third.
Please.
Everybody down.
We're only going to show the camera on the first 10 rows.
This is what I wanted to ask you as a hockey fan. Were you ever at a game, because I was thinking about this, where someone had scored a hat trick? Had a hat trick?
Yeah.
Did you throw your hat out on the ice?
I wasn't wearing a hat at the time when they did, but yeah, I see.
Would you have thrown your hat on the ice?
No. Because
No.
I'm usually wearing like a Yankee. I only wear like 2 hats.
This
it's
is what
a
I
Yankee fitted, which I'm never throwing on the ice because I'm like, I gotta go to the lids and buy a new one now.
I understand.
And I have a Giant hat, which is also a fitted, so I wouldn't be throwing that on the ice either because
So-
then I have to go to lids again and buy another $35 hat.
So would that classify you as not being a diehard hockey fan? Or only diehards throw their hats on for the ice?
I think if you're wearing one of those, like if you look at the Sandlot, remember what he was wearing in the Sandlot? It's like, throw that hat in the fireplace. That
Have
thing
you
is
ever been
garbage.
next-
I would throw that one on the ice.
I agree with you because I was trying to think, what is the level of hat that you actually take and throw it onto the ice? And I'm saying, like, there's no way I would throw like a Yankee hat onto the ice because it's
not a fitted. You would never throw a fitted.
Nah.
Get like a $5 snapback.
Yeah.
And you toss one of those.
So what do you do? Well, I would never
You
wear.
go to Canal Street in Manhattan. Get yourself a nice knockoff Rangers cap. And toss that one onto the ice.
Yeah.
It's gonna get thrown
So
in the
what?
trash
You go
anyway.
over there, you buy a knockoff Ranger cap, and you just keep it in your pocket just in case.
Just in case someone gets a hat
But
trick.
I feel like the hat trick, though, there's like a whole meaning to it, though.
Yeah. No, it's definitely rare. Hat tricks don't happen all the time, so if you're
is it
really
worth the
excited,
$35 is what
right?
I'm
If
saying.
you got a couple drinks in you, and you're really excited, and you're just like, let's go, throw the hat right onto the ice.
I don't know why I was thinking about that the other night,
Yeah.
but someone had a hat trick.
Marion Gabrick had a hat trick
all
the
right.
other night. Yeah.
All right, yeah, there it was. So
Yeah.
I was saying to myself, like, wonder what level hat you actually take your time to throw. Like, is it just limited to Ranger hats? Is it limited to any hat? Like, what happens if you just got this brand new hat and you come to the game, you're getting all pumped up with
Yeah.
your jersey, and all of a sudden this guy has a hat trick.
Right.
Everyone's throwing their hats. And you're the only guy in the section with one hat on. You're like, oh.
Well, if you're,
Do I get pressured? Do you get pressured to throw that hat into the? Do you get pressured?
that's true. If you see everyone else around you throwing hats on, you guys see like, damn it, I want to be left
Because
out.
you don't want to start hearing this from the back. Hey, throw that hat on the ice. What are you doing?
Like a home run.
Yeah, like an away team who hits a home run, and then you're like, throw it back, throw it back. Damn it, I'm pressured now.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. One time in my life, the ball actually came to me. I got to throw it back because the whole stadium's staring at me, want me to throw it back.
Throw it back.
You trying to show me up,
Something
Henry?
for maybe that you didn't know. Detroit Red Wings, they throw octopus on the ice instead of hats. Dead octopus on the ice. Imagine you sitting in the stands and you're like, what's that smell? This dude is just sitting next to
He's
him.
got a cooler of octopus in there. All right, everybody, here you go. Here's your technical issue.
They're throwing octopus on the ice. Can you imagine that? Unbelievable, these hockey fans. That's a diehard right there.
Yeah, that to me, I classify as a diehard, absolutely.
Oh, man. All right, let's go to the phone lines. We got a phone call from Rob from Bayshore. Rob, what's going on, man?
Rob, what up?
What's going on with you, kid? You don't sound excited, man. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Get a little hyped up over there. Come on, what did you just wake up or something like that? It's 10:30 here. Oh.
Actually, you know what? I did just wake up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, obviously,
oh.
my friend. Listen, bottles of wine can do that to you. Give you a headache. Your mouth wakes up. It's blue.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
That's right. I know how big of a baseball fan you are, Rob. We might not hear from you until next September. There you go. Absolutely. What do you got for us today?
What kind of wings you got? That's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. To go out on top, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think more people are now talking about this deer extract that he's rubbing on his elbow rather than the murder, and you know.
I agree with you, Rob. I think that's a bunch of crap. I want to know how long Sports Illustrated was sitting on this story before they decided to release it. That's what I want to know.
Right. We got to stir it up a little bit. Got the Hallball brothers in now. Yeah. All right, Rob, question of the day for you, man. We all want to know on the show, what are you eating today? What are you eating today on Super Bowl Sunday?
Wow.
Right? I hope he's not listening right now, Rob. I hope he's not listening to you right now. It's ruined because it's my wife's father's birthday.
Yeah, it's just a little shot. It's all fun and games. I get it, Rob.
Okay. So now, this is the Italian side, right? So what do we got? Some pasta going on today? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, where'd this come from? Well, I thought we were going to have some paella or something, you know? Chicken and rice, like, come on.
Yeah, I hear you.
Rob, if there's no bed needed, walk out. That's it. Just walk out. Just throw your hands up and walk out.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about with the Knicks?
So you're still not paying attention yet? You're still not paying attention yet?
They have been inconsistent the last couple of weeks. Well, that's, that's what we call somebody that just
No,
jumps
that's
on
not
the team.
true. He's always been a Knick fan. He just hasn't been following the Knicks. Yeah, I think Carmelo actually even passed it to Omari last night.
Oh, forget about that disaster out in L.A. Yeah.
Dwight Howard has elevated his status to team killer now, Rob.
Not just coach killer, team killer.
Not just coach killer. He's officially a team killer now. It's unbelievable how bad this guy has ruined this organization.
Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah, well, listen, this is going to be so tough for the Yankees.
Yeah, but what's going to be
$114 million check to him.
I'll be honest with you, dude. The Yankees just need to grow a pair. and pay the guy the $114 million and tell him to walk. I can give you contracts right now. Kevin Brown was a horrible contract. Carl Pavano gave us nothing. That was a horrible contract. The Japanese guy that we signed, he was a horrible contract.
Kayagawa.
We've had Kayagawa. That's it. We've had horrible contracts given out in the past. And if you're telling me that they haven't made $114 million off of A-Rod yet, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Just let him walk. It is what it is, man. Unless you think he can help your team. But I don't think he can help your team for the simple fact that everyone hates him. And he's just a cancer to the locker room.
Right.
It doesn't matter what his physical talent is. He's detrimental to the team. Everybody hates him and they don't even want him around. That's the problem.
Rob, thanks for the phone call today, man. Enjoy your Sunday. And who'd you pick today? The Ravens or 49ers?
Ravens, man.
He wants the Ravens.
Oh, but he thinks the 49ers
He thinks
are going
the
to win.
49ers will win.
What a passive-aggressive pick, man.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, dude. I do know how that is. I've learned how to make that move, transition also, Rob. I know exactly what you're doing. I like that. Thanks for calling in, bro.
All right, remember the number to call, 631-955-5400. It's the LB and Sports Doctor Radio Show.
Well, I'm listening. I want to take the time out right now to tell everyone that we have a new time slot
Absolutely.
for the LB and Sports Doctor Radio Show.
Let them know right now, LB.
Well, now that football has ended, so
Right.
a Sunday morning show, not that it would be pointless, but, technically it wouldn't be that crazy to do. Mm-hmm. It would be like, all right, what are we going to talk about on Sunday morning? I guess we could do a weekend wrap-up or something like that. But,
Right.
so we're going to be jumping on to Friday nights now, 9 to 10 at night on WLAE 540 AM. So it was crazy contract negotiations. I mean, we had them sweating over here.
Yeah, we're going to try to, get on this sports bandwagon because they got a couple shows on Friday night. They got the Catch It, and they also have the other show on
South Asian Sports Network.
South Asian Sports Network on Friday night. So I'm going to jump on right after them, 9 to 10 p.m. Friday nights. So write that down on your schedule if you're an everyday listener of the LB and Sports Doctor Radio Show. We will be making the move next Friday.
That's what I'm talking about.
This Friday coming up.
I keep
February
saying
8th.
next Friday,
8th.
but
I'm telling you
this
right
Friday
now,
coming up.
February 8th.
Yes.
Debut LB and the Sports Doctor in the PM at night.
That's right.
Nine to
Now,
10
what does that
p.m.
mean? That we can get a little bit more edgy?
Rocking
A
and
little bit more raw?
rolling, kid.
No.
Rocking and rolling.
Edgy, maybe. Raw, absolutely not.
Raw and uncut, coming to you live, LB and the Sports Doctor Radio Show.
And yeah, Rob brought up a great point. We didn't get to speak about it yet, but A-Rod. What will the Yankees do with Alex Rodriguez now? Now they have this whole Bosch investigation going on. Major League Baseball is going to do a whole investigation on Alex Rodriguez because Bosch has now stated that Alex Rodriguez was on his record sheet 16 times since 2009 for HGH.
You know how A-Rod does, bro. He lawyers up. He doesn't say a word, and
Yeah.
let's see prove it in the end. I mean, listen, not for nothing. I know it's crazy, but the guy could have just put down A-Rod for a goof, like, when A-Rod didn't show up there, right?
If this is like
I'm sorry, I'm sounding like Manti Te'o. That's something I do for me.
This is like a huge thing right now because
I don't think it's that huge. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Look, we're getting focused on steroids when we shouldn't even focus on it.
See,
who cares?
But you feel a different way about steroids than a lot of people.
What's going to happen? Honestly, what's going to happen? The Yankees are not going to just pay him his money and let him walk.
All right.
Right? If the most that they can recoup is, 15% of the money that he's owed this year, if he has a 50-game suspension or something like that.
Well, they would get back to 25, like we spoke about, to the 30 that's owed to him this year if he doesn't play for the Yankees.
Yes, but where is the proof? Now they have to do a big-time investigation. They're going to waste more money doing investigations to find out if these guys were doing steroids, which, listen, they probably were. It's not out of the realm that these guys were.
Not out of the realm. I think it's a fact
the Yankees
now.
are just going to have to end up paying this guy and let him play on their team. And they can't come at you and tell you that they want to avoid his contract because he's not good. Can't tell me, I want to avoid his contract because he's on steroids.
No.
Because they knew that he was probably on steroids whenever he signed them. He already admitted it at that point.
Right. Here's how I feel real quick about A-Rod.